Hi, everybody. Welcome to Life's Lessons with Vanessa. Welcome to the Valley of Fire Beehive Connector Trail. I'm going to show you a few highlights from this trail. It is a very short trail, 0.5 miles one way. So if you walk the trail both ways, then it'll be 0.10 miles. So this trail is a very easy trail to do. I do recommend that you bring your water, especially depending on what time of day that you're doing this trail and the time of the season. As you can see, the dirt is very loose and it is just red clay sand. Very beautiful, but that sand is everywhere you go. So you do want to make sure that you wear tennis shoes unless you want to get sand in your sandals. I don't recommend it because there are a lot of rocks there. And this trail is going to take as long as you want it to take, depending on if you're stopping to take pictures and to look at different things. But if you just walk this trail all the way through, I think you can be through with this trail both directions in about 30 minutes or less. And it can take up to an hour or more if you're stopping and taking pictures and just exploring. Maybe you want to sit and take a break or have a picnic. This is a very beautiful area, and like I say, it is of the path on the trail is very well marked. And also there are a few areas that look like they have a few slight caves, not a deep cave that goes all the way in the rock, but it is very interesting to look at. And I highly recommend that you do this trail in the cooler months. I am here in February. It was very cool. It wasn't too hot, but I can see how the months, I think you have to double check with the park, but I think the trails may be even closed in the hot months like June and July. So yeah, I suggest you walk the trails early in the day, or you can walk them throughout the day and in the evenings if it is a beautiful, cool day. And it was a beautiful, cool day on this day. So I just took one bottle of water with me for this trail. I didn't even drink any water going the first, the one way. I didn't drink any water going, but coming back down, I end up finishing my bottle of water. As you can see here, there are so many different rocks and curvatures and holes within the rocks to explore. So if you get caught up in the exploring, the trail is probably going to take you longer than 30 minutes. But like I say, the trail is just 0.5. So if you're doing the trail for exercise, and you've already seen the trail, for instance, maybe you're in the park and you have some campsites, you've already seen the trail and you just want to walk the trail for exercise, I think you can do this trail very quickly. And there are no trees nearby, so you're not going to be able to sit down or sit around under the trees. But there are a few rock formations, like I said, that if you, like over here, if you stand near that rock formation, you might get a little shade if you find yourself getting overheated. But I don't think you're going to get overheated. And again, the trails are marked out really well, so you're not going to get lost. And the trail goes from one end, and then you have to actually come back if you want to end up in the same location that you started the trail at. Now, I started the trail at the visitor center. There is a trail head where you can park in the parking lot, and you're going to see that in a few minutes. I ended up at that trail head, but I started my walk in the visitor center. So there's two ends to the trail. You can start the trail at either direction. And as you can see here, up ahead, you can see that little cave indention. It doesn't go far back, but if you wanted to sit there and cool off for a while, you can sit there and cool off. I did see a lizard, so I don't know what else might have crawled up in those cracks and crevices. But if you want to go up inside there, it's not that deep, and you could have a little picnic. And I'm pretty sure you can stay cool. You see that lizard? So I don't know what else is crawling up in there or what else will come out of that hole. But I did sit and pause and take a little picture. Back on to the trail, you guys, it was very beautiful. Lots of greenery nearby, lots of scrubs close to the trail. So I can see how in the summertime they might have some rattlesnakes hiding in those bushes, and the trail might not be that I don't know what to say. The trail might not be that advertising in the summer months, because I'm pretty sure that there are going to be some creatures. I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm pretty sure there are going to be some creatures that will want to hide and take shelter in the rocks, in the bushes. This is my outfit of the day, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about my outfit of the day. I was comfortable. Again, make sure you wear some comfortable hiking shoes, especially if you're going to walk up a few rocks to go check out the bigger rocks. Some areas there are not allowed to climb rocks. I did see some signs in a few areas throughout the park, but I didn't see any signs in this area saying not to climb rocks. And I did see a few people climbing the rocks when you get closer to the other side of this trailhead. As you can see, you still can see the trail. You still can see where to walk. I guess if you wanted to, you can walk off trail, but there are so many bushes and vegetation. I would probably recommend sticking to the trail. So anyway, you guys, that was one of my adventures that I had. There are a lot of other trails at the Valley of Fire. I will be visiting the rest of the trails, and I will make a video for you guys. But this is just a little highlight of the trail. I do have a longer video of the trail on my other channel, Vanessa's Van Life Journey. So if you haven't checked out that channel, go ahead and check out that channel. This video probably is going to come out before the longer version of this trail. So if you've never been to the Valley of Fire and you want to see what each one of the trails look like, then go ahead and make sure you subscribe to both of my channels, Life's Lessons with Vanessa and Vanessa's Van Life Journey. And I just give you a little quick short version of what I seen on that trail. And then on the other channel, Vanessa's Van Life Journey, is the actual video of me walking the trail and talking to you as I was walking the trail. As you can see, these people had some walking sticks, hiking sticks. That's totally up to you whether or not you would like walking sticks. I don't think this trail had too much elevation, and so I don't know if I walked the trail without walking sticks, and I had one bottle of water. If I was going in a hotter time, I probably would have had 2 bottles of water, but I didn't even drink water coming. I just drank my water going and sat down for a few minutes. In a few minutes, we're getting closer and closer to the other end of the trail, where they have the parking lot Most people probably start the trail there and end up back at the visitor center. There are bathrooms at the visitor center, so you can start the trail probably at the trailhead where you can park it, and then go to the visitor center, go inside of the gift shop. They do have sandwiches, they do have drinks in the gift shop, and they also have souvenir items. And then you can go to the bathroom, and they do have places where you can sit down, and then after you do that, you can make your way back on the trail to the vehicle. So if you want to do it that way, it will probably be better to start the trail at the parking lot, make your way to the visitor center, go into the gift shop, go into the bathroom, and they have several places where you can sit down under the shade, and then you can make your way back. Again, this was a very easy, simple trail, 0.5 miles one way, and then the other way would be 0.5 miles. So you can do this at your own pace. And I think it's a very easy trail. I think maybe you can even bring children with you. Most of the trail, you can possibly even push a stroller. Don't quote me on that, because you see these rocks right here. I don't know how easy that would be to push a stroller on. But now I'm making my way to the parking lot area, you guys. And once I get to this area, I am going to realize why the name of this trail was called the Beehive Trail. It wasn't evident throughout the trail why it was called the Beehive Trail, but once I got on this end and I began to look at some of the rock formations, the rock formations kind of look like, if you look at those rocks right here, they kind of look like an alien head that I've seen in the movies. And then once I went to the board and I read the sign again, Beehive, I was like, oh, you know what? That does look like a beehive. So the rock formations on this end look more like beehives than the rock formations on the other end. So maybe it is best to start the trail at this end so you can see the vision of why they named this trail the Beehive. See, that kind of does look like beehives. But to me, these two rock formations are the only rock formations that kind of mimic a beehive to me. So let me know in the comments bar below what you think of this trail. And again, if you want to see the longer version of me walking this trail, make sure you're subscribed to my other channel, Vanessa's Van Life Journey. That video will be coming out sometime after this one. I walk the trail back and forth in the other video, and in this one I'm just showing you a few of the highlights from the trail. So again, you guys, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for your love and support, and you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. And let me know if you've ever been to this state park before. They also do have camping, and I have some videos that are coming out that I'm gonna post on Vanessa's Van Life Journey to teach you how to save money at the state parks in Nevada. And yeah, you want to stay tuned for that video, because baby, I'm going to save a lot of money by that tip that I'm going to share with you guys on my other channel, Vanessa's Van Life Journey. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of the video, and thanks for watching.